Republic, and we're thinking about how we can make an impact in the Dominican Republic, and we have a lot of students from all over the world. So we're talking about, for our first trip, we're talking about a number of different things. So Haiti is on the list, Dominican Republic's on the list, Ghana's on the list, a couple of other places that are represented in a large portion of our group. And so they've been put on this mission to raise, to start with $40,000, $50,000 to get that initiative up and running for next year. Now, some of you are going to graduate, I know it's going to be too bad. But one of the things that I can say about the leadership program as a whole, and I think the alumni will tell you this, is that when we do things, because we have our insulated budget that is for leadership experiences, people who are part of our group, who are interact with our group, even if they've already graduated and gone on to another program, can always come back and do things with us. And so we're going to hope to be able to institute that as well. So I don't know all the details of that as yet, but I just wanted to give you that update. The reason why Rokia is so passionate about making sure that the Mod event continues for our group is because we want to make sure that we continue to get you the exposure to understand what's going on in the international community, so that when we actually go and set our feet down in the international community, that you understand the relevance to the countries that we're talking about. And so that's why she's working on that, and she's going to continue to work on that initiative throughout the course of this year and the course of next year. So if that's something that you're passionate about, we definitely want you to join the organization and get more involved and learn more about that. And Rokia is going to be in charge of it. Sound good? Okay. Where are we? Off to? They just got started. The group just got together. They've had their second meeting, and so that they're starting. One of the things that happens with our group is that we volunteer on a regular basis at these big events. So we were at 9/11. We were on the Intrepid, and right next to us, volunteering with us, were all of these corporate entities. And they see students like yourself in their T-shirts volunteering, and they're like, "Wow, what's this program?" And they always want to know how they can make contributions, and we've never had a formalized way. There is now on our website, and I can show it to you, I won't show it to you right now, but I can show it to you later in the week, where people can make donations directly just to the Leadership Academy. And so their job now is to get out there and promote that and get people to get involved in sponsorship. Everybody who can help will be beneficial to us. So for instance, one of the things that I did was, I put together a group of folks who I knew understood how to share the message. And then we have another set of students who are doing other things who are going to make contributions as well. So you're going to meet Michael this afternoon, who graduated from Hostos, went to City College, and he served in the Peace Corps. He just got back from a 3.5-year stint in the Peace Corps, but he's also going to start working in Washington, D.C. very shortly. And Michael's going to make contributions as, from the external point of view. Tomorrow morning, our first speaker is Saint. Saint was a graduate of our program, he served as student government president, and now he's at Harvard, and he's written several books. So Saint's going to come here tomorrow and speak to you guys, but Saint is also going to work on the outside of the group. So there are different positions within our group. Our alumni group is really strong. We have, for the 11 years, I would say that we have a good 500 members who are still involved and engaged and either come and volunteer for an individual project or come and speak at one of our events or do something else with the program throughout the course of the year. And then we have another 500 who are loosely connected, usually through me or through an individual member of the group, and so that they stay connected as well. So it's about 1,000 members of our group for the 11-year cycle who are still participating one way or another connected. And you can see that some of them are here. So Minaris actually is going to go back to George Washington University this week. She's studying in D.C. Sacker is in the corner over there. He's been there all morning. He's studying at Buffalo University. We've had students from the Leadership Academy go to as far away as Stanford University and Occidental College in California, as close as to NYU and other places in New York State. And so we have people all over the place, and they're still making contributions and still making an impact on you guys. And one of the things that, if you get a chance to talk to the membership, whether it's the alumni membership or the current membership, what they'll tell you is, and Stefan can tell you more than probably anybody else, is that when you want to do something, when you want to go somewhere, when you want to study something, when you have some experience, I'll put you on the phone with the person who did it or is doing it, so that you can have that conversation. So that it's not like, the mythology of like, oh, I'll connect with him over here. No, I'm gonna dial the number on my phone, and you're gonna talk to them, or I'm gonna give you their phone number, and you're gonna text them. So the great thing that happened actually when Michael came back from Peru, where he was doing his volunteer service with the Peace Corps, is that I put him in touch with Samantha Jackson, who's from the original group. Samantha, a year ago, became a United States diplomat. She's currently serving in Indonesia. And so Michael obviously wants to find a position in D.C., and so I put him in touch with Samantha directly, even though she's in Indonesia, and they use WhatsApp, modern technology, and they connected with each other and they had a conversation. And after the conversation was over, they both reached out to me and said how fruitful that conversation was. The same thing has happened with Rokia, right? Rokia's in the Skadden Arps program at City College. There were people who went before her that I connected her to, and I've since connected people to her. Same thing would happen with, that's the greatest benefit of this organization, beyond, what you do as part of it and the impact that you make for this college and for this community. The fact that you're connected to a group of people, 1,000 people strong, who are doing extraordinary things that you might want to be doing, whether it's just teaching or being a doctor. We have our first doctor, that was Elvin Mendez last year, who's an anesthesiologist, or a United States diplomat, and they can tell you this better than I can. This sounds like I'm boasting. I love my children all the same. So the great successes that they have, whatever they choose to do, I'm proud of it. And I appreciate it and applaud it at whatever level they're at. But you should talk to the members, to the people who've been part of the program, because they can tell you exactly how it was, what they did, what the connections are, and how it benefited them. And that's really the reason why you want to join this program. Not because I stand up here and tell you, all of the wonderful things that I'm proud of, but because they can share their experiences with you and let you know what the benefits have been during the course of their lives. And that's really what we're about. So take a couple minutes throughout the course. I know we put the schedule like back to back to back to back to back, and we're about to start again the next session. But take a couple minutes, during the course of the week to just talk to somebody who's a member, whether they're serving you food or they're checking you in, or they're standing around doing nothing like Stefan.
I'm totally doing something, guys. I'm totally doing.
So, that being said, can we shut off the camera? I have to direct too.